are JLive Entertainment, and this is the Next Big Thing Talent Show. My name is Joey Perez, and this is... And we are live in Tulare, California!
Hey, let's hit the beach today, yeah? Alright, cool. I'll meet you there.
First time I saw you out was kinda taken by surprise. You were sun-kissed, so full of bliss. You really had me mesmerized. And now it's something about the way you do, where you knock me off my feet. I'm lost.
Find out what makes you me.
Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Diamond! All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Tulare Fair has come to an end. We want to thank everybody for being a part of the Next Big Thing Talent Show out here at the Tulare Fair. The beautiful Andrea Finbrez. What did you think of these winners tonight?
I thought everyone did a wonderful job. It was a great thing to watch.
And ladies and gentlemen, the winners, Mariah and Brianna, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lawrence Mendoza, another great achievement to add to his resume, and also the one and only, the birthday girl, Diamond! Ladies and gentlemen, you need to be a part of this if you've got talent. Next Big Thing Talent Show is coming to your city. Next audition is September 19th out of the Big Fresno Fair. I'll be there, and I'll be ready to see all the great talent. Join us, JLIVEKING.com, Twitter,
JLIVENT.
Facebook.
JLIVENT.
We'll see you in your city. Good night, everybody. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the Experience Live here on JLive Entertainment Radio, CentralValleyTalk.com. And with me is contestant from our co-host contest, the beautiful Brittany.
Well, hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And it is great to be back here on JLive Radio, the Experience Live. I'm just glad to be alive this morning. I was involved in a car accident last night.
Was it your fault?
You know, it was not my fault, and the guy that actually I got in the car accident with was actually a guy that I know personally, you know, unfortunately, you know, we were at an I was going down 11th Avenue, which is a popular street in Hanford, California, and basically, I'm going down southbound, and he's at a stop sign at an intersection, and unfortunately, he started to go as I was coming forward. And I tried to like get out of the way, and I literally just, you know, hit the side of his truck. Unfortunately, it was a scary moment. I actually had my daughter with me, and she was passed out literally from, you know, we had just gone and had a birthday dinner with my dad, and you know, we were driving back, and basically, you know, she was already asleep. You know, she's passed out, and she wakes up to this impact. So imagine a little 5-year-old, you know, being freaked out, you know, by the whole ordeal. So, anyways, everything was cool. The cops came, and you know, the fire trucks came in, and you know, everything was great. Everybody was, you know, not harmed. Everybody's safe. I'm feeling a little sore this morning on my shoulders. I don't know if it's because of my weightlifting or.
I'm sure that's what it is.
My 1,000-pound weights, but no, but everything is great. You know, I'm happy to say that I'm in good condition. My daughter's in good condition, and you know, thank God that you know, nothing worse happened.
Yeah.
You know, so. But folks, that's how we start the show with my accident story from last night. Thank goodness, because you know, we have a lot of things to do today. Not only are we going to reveal the Next Big Thing Talent Show contestants for the Big Fresno Fair competition, which is going to be coming up October the 5th through the 10th. We're going to reveal those contestants right here on the show. But Brittany, you are back.
Yeah.
And you are back because we're giving you another opportunity Because, I mean, the first time, like I told the last contestant, the first time is tough because you don't know what to expect, you don't know, what's going on, and then you finally get here, and now, like, kind of how we do things, so it gives you a better opportunity to, be a part of the show.
And plus, I was on time today.
Yes,
so.
she was on time. Remember last time she was late?
That was your fault, but still.
She actually got here before me. That should give you like extra credit.
That's extra points right there.
Extra points.
Yeah.
But we're revealing the Next Big Thing talent show contestants here this morning, and I know it's exciting for the local talent that win an audition. We saw over 150 contestants out of the Big Fresno Fair, and I cannot wait to announce those contestants that'll be performing at the Big Fresno Fair. The lucky 30. Who's it going to be?
I don't know.
You have them right here. They're all right here, folks. They're all right here. These are the winners, and we're going to announce them in just a little bit. I want to thank Chuck Leonard from CentralValleyTalk.com. Thank you, buddy, for helping me out, and also our Next Big Thing judge, Michael Rivera, as well, that were out with us last Thursday. I had a busy week. Unfortunately, the accident, I might have some little screws loose here in my head, but, I had the Fresno Fair auditions. We saw great talent. We actually have video coming up of that in just a few moments. I went to L.A. again. Had a fun time in L.A., did a few things out there, but then came back Saturday for the Tachi car show. Oh. I was the host there. DJ Brian Anthony was the DJ. We had a great time. It was a little crazy. I mean, have you been to car shows before?
I have not.
Well, they had a bikini contest.
Oh, of course.
And I can tell you that it was a little exciting in the fact that, some of these women that compete in this bikini contest, man, they'll go all out just to win.
I'm sure.
It was a $1,000 cash prize, and there were a few times where we actually had to stop one of the girls from taking her top off. It was that crazy.
Wow.
So, so I had a great weekend. We've been planning for 559 Fights number 6, which is going to take place in Bakersfield. We actually had a venue change because we were actually supposed to do it at Hooters. Have you been to Hooters?
Yes.
Why do you say it like that?
I may have worked there.
Hey! Big round of applause for Brittany. She used to be a Hooters girl.
Yeah.
So you were a 49ers cheerleader and a freaking Hooters girl?
Yes.
Wow. So you got experience.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, so we were supposed to do an event with Hooters out in Bakersfield. And apparently there were some zoning issues with the city or the county of Bakersfield in the area that they have their building, or where they cannot do outdoor sporting events. And they did not allow us to do the event there. So we moved it over to the Dome, which is a great venue. A guy by the name of Chencho actually owns the place. Had a chance to meet with him this past week. And we're going to be doing 559 Fights number 6. It's our 7th official production of the year, but we're going to be doing that out of Bakersfield, California. So we're coming to the 661, and it's going to be a great event. We got some great fighters that are going to be involved in that event, so we'll be giving you more information on that. But it's a lot of obstacles that we've been going through with that event, so I'm just glad that we're able to resolve that issue. So you're going to be coming to Bakersfield, right? October 6th?
Yeah.
October 6th.
I will be there.
You better be there. If you're going to be the co-host of this show, you got to be involved with all JLIVE events.
I want to be there. I used to dance for fights too.
Okay, all right. So. We might add you a little dancing segment there. But we're going to be giving away comedy show tickets because we've been talking about the comedy show with Andre Covington. That big comedy show is actually this Friday night at the Irwin Street Inn in Hanford, California. Andre Covington, good friend of ours. It's going to be great to see him back for a big comedy show. Have you ever seen or you've heard of Andre Covington right on the air?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like his stuff on the radio, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, now you get to see it live, and I mean, I got to tell you, Andre puts on a great show when it comes to comedy, so you don't want to miss that. We're giving away 2 tickets. All you got to do is go to the Enter, Watch, and Win box, which is right next to us here on the website, CentralValleyTalk.com, and you can enter to win. Put in your email, your name, and JLive Radio, and we'll be awarding you with some free tickets to the big comedy show this Friday night, September the 28th. Also want to remind you that we have the Week in Sports with DJ Brian Anthony a little later. That's a fun part because I am proud to announce that I am 3-0, undefeated in my NFL picks, baby. Undefeated. Does that get you excited?
Yeah. I'm pretty amazed.
You're pretty amazed by my NFL expertise,
yeah,
right?
I am.
But ladies and gentlemen, we got that coming up. We're going to be talking about some crazy news stories. It's our buddy Ryan Beatty's birthday today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Ryan Beatty, and I am so proud of you, man, and I can't wait to see you and have some In-N-Out burgers when we get out to L.A. So thank you, man. Happy birthday to Ryan Beatty. And also today's topic, I'm telling you, we've got a lot to do today, so we better get to it. But today's topic is, when is it time to add someone you're dating as a Facebook friend? Like, who does it first? Is it the girl or is it the guy? Oh. Because, I mean, you're going to feel kind of weird, right? You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to press add friend and then he's going to get it, but then he's going to feel like I'm stalking him, or...
Well, not after like one date, you wouldn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a big topic today. Yeah. So when is it time? And when is it time to bring them over to your place? When is it time to start moving forward? That's today's topic. I can't wait to get to it also later today. But folks, since we are short on time, as always, we got a lot of stuff to do today here on today's show. I survived my car accident, so that's a good thing. That's a positive thing already. But we have special footage of the Next Big Thing talent show auditions that took place at the Big Fresno Fair, because we are revealing those lucky 30 contestants today on the show. Here's special video, a video clip of just some of the contestants from the Big Fresno Fair auditions that took place this last Thursday. Check it out.
Do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh, nah, nah.
crazy hot, man. You know, like bananas. So.
Red coats?
Red coats, man. I think they're opening up for Weezer.
It's going to be a lot of competition this year, definitely.
Hi, I'm Greg Rude, a local real estate agent working with London Properties. You might be thinking about buying or selling a property right now, or maybe you just have a question about real estate. I'd love to help you with that. Give me a call at 352-7716, and I can answer any questions that you might have. Maybe you've got a property that's upside down. Maybe you're interested in buying a bank foreclosure and have a question about that. Or maybe you just like someone to show you some houses that you're interested in or have a question about a particular property. Once again, give me a call. My name's Greg, 352-7716, and I'd love to help you. Thanks.
This just in. Tower District houses are selling for as little as $300 per month. If you have a job and decent credit, you can own your own home. If you can come up with a down payment, you can own a home a lot cheaper than you can rent, and your payment will never go up. Also, you could deduct most of your house payment from your income taxes. If you'd like to lock in your monthly house payment at $300 to $500 per month for the next 30 years, call Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
Hi, I'm Jason Govelli, and I'd like you to take just a minute and ask yourself a couple of questions. Are your needs being met in the real estate business? Are you getting all the latest technology that you need to be productive in this market? Are you getting the benefits that you deserve? Do you have enough leads? Are you truly making enough money for all that hard work and time you've been putting in? If not, you might want to give me a call and we can set up a confidential interview. At Connect Realty, we're one of the fastest growing companies around. There's tons of tools and benefits for agents, like freerealtor.com showcase listings, free unlimited virtual tours, free websites with nationwide IDX. We have free virtual back office, free compliance coordinators so that you can be paid right away. There's health insurance, life insurance, and the best part is the commissions start from 80% and go to 95%. And we have one of the best retirement plans in the whole industry. Now, I cannot possibly go over everything in just this short minute. Go to the website, careers@connectrealty.com, or feel free to call us at the toll-free number, or you can even call my personal line, 559-307-0550. I look forward to talking to you. Thanks.
This segment is brought to you by Corrine Hatfield of Platinum Mortgage. If you are thinking of purchasing a new home or refinancing an existing home, call Corrine Hatfield at 917-7111.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
And we are back live here on the Experience Live, JLive Entertainment Radio here on CentralValleyTalk.com at Central Valley Talk Studios in Fresno, California. Thank you so very much for joining us, and I really do hope you're enjoying the program this morning. Brittany, our co-host contestant, is back, and she is definitely enjoying her time here, right, Brittany?
Yes.
Now, Brittany, I know that you have the contestants right here that are going to be advancing on to the big Fresno Fair Next Big Thing Talent Show competition. And in our next segment, we will be announcing those contestants. Are you ready for that?
I'm excited for them.
I'm so excited, not only for the contestants, but to be returning back to the big Fresno Fair for our 10th year anniversary of the Next Big Thing Talent Show. It's definitely our biggest year yet, the most talented talent I've ever seen. And speaking of talent, there was definitely a lot of talent in Las Vegas this past weekend for the iHeart Music Festival. Did you have a chance to go?
No, I wanted to go.
Now, did you listen to it like everybody else on the radio or watch it or anything?
I was out of town.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I mean, there were a lot of great moments, I thought, part of this show. But, I mean, the best moment in the history of this of music shows, I think, took place this past weekend when Billy Joel from Green Day actually had a meltdown and totally went crazy on the iHeart Music Festival staff and people because they were giving them only a limited time. We actually have video of this because I want you guys to check this out. It's the most epic moment since Britney kissed Madonna, in my opinion. That type of moment. So let's check it out really quick, and we're actually going to talk as this happens because I want to tell you, I want to just do a little play-by-play with this thing. And excuse us for the F-bombs, but this guy did this live, ladies and gentlemen. If I can get a little audio inside here so we can kind of check it out. But this is crazy. So here he is. Now, folks, just so you understand, he's performing, he's doing his thing, and apparently what iHeartRadio does is they give you a time limit on, your performances. I mean, obviously they have so many artists, not everybody can perform. Check this out.
1 minute left. 1 minute fucking left. You're gonna give me fucking 1 minute? Look at that fucking sign right
So now he's only given 1 minute. Check it out. They're telling him, I mean, this is it. This is your deadline,
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, 1 minute with an S.
Since fucking 1980 fucking 8. And you're gonna give me 1 fucking minute? You gotta be fucking kidding me! You're fucking kidding me! What the
And this is
fuck?
this is broadcasted live all over the world, so everybody heard this.
Fuckers. You gotta be fucking joking! It's a fucking joke! I got 1 minute, 1 minute left. Oh, now I got nothing left. Now I got nothing left.
Oh yeah, he's wasting a minute, but look at he's showing them now. He ain't got no more time.
Fucking minute, fucking me.
Now he's breaking the guitar. And I mean, think about the people that are there. They're probably going like, "What the heck is going on here?"
1 minute. God fucking love you all. We'll be back.
Freaking classic. I love that he said, I'm not Justin Bieber. Like, why does everybody always have to attack the Biebs? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's not fair.
Anyways, iHeart Music Festival, I thought that was the best highlight of that whole festival, in my opinion.
I wish I would have seen the whole thing.
It was crazy. I was like shocked when I saw the video. But anyways, apparently right after that, he checked himself into rehab. I guess there was more issues than what we saw in that video for poor Billy Boy. But for everybody out there, I mean, I actually had a chance to. I was actually having dinner next to the Green Day drummer one night, and I didn't even know it. I'm talking to him about this place called Sharky's. I think it was in Balboa Beach, I think. And he's like telling me, yeah, don't go over there, bro. He's like, that's an MMA place. He's like, your girlfriend's going to be taken away from you. Like, they'll beat you up and stuff like that. And he's telling me all this stuff as I'm eating. And I'm thinking, like, this guy's pretty cool or whatever. Well, as he left and then I went back to the bar, the bartender was like, hey, bro, that was the drummer from Green Day.
Wow.
Yeah, so like it's one of those things like I didn't even know, and I could have had a chance to take a picture with him or something, a photo op, So I missed my chance. But folks, shouts out to Green Day, shouts out to Billy for the tantrum. I know this is like totally opposite than what Green Day is all about, but I can tell you that Full House was one of my favorite TV shows. What about you, Brittany?
I watch that like every day.
Full House?
Yeah, I still watch the reruns if they're ever on.
Well, get this. They're celebrating their 25th anniversary. Now, obviously, they're not on TV anymore.
Yeah.
But the 25th anniversary of them, like, coming together and, starting the show is a very popular show. I mean, but that family always had problems. Like, every show, that family had a problem.
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool. I was, like, by the end of the show, I was almost stressed out all the time. You know what I mean? Who was your favorite?
I think Kimmy Gibbler.
Kimmy Gibbler, yeah. Kimmy Gibbler was classic. I like Danny Tanner.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Joey Gladstone. Joey
course,
Gladstone.
yeah.
And then Uncle Jesse and all the cast. But anyways, they all came together for the big 25th anniversary. And guess who didn't show?
Oh, the Olsen twins maybe?
Olsen twins did not show. So, like, I guess they're too big for their Full House days. I don't know what happened with that, but I guess it's a big controversy in the fact that they didn't have the... they didn't have the respect to show up with their former cast.
Too cool, I guess.
Do you like the Olsen twins?
I haven't followed them anymore.
Do you remember
I liked them when they were little.
Yeah, do you remember their old movies?
Yeah.
Which one was the one where they were at camp and then like they switched girls or whatever? One was a rich girl, one was a poor girl, and the poor girl ended up going to the rich girl's house and the rich girl ended up being poor.
I don't know.
I don't know anyways, but it was one of those late night times where I got home late and all of a sudden this Olsen
Lifetime
twins movie. Yeah, Lifetime movie. There you go. But speaking of Apple, because I have all my Apple products here, my iPhone, my Apple laptop. Hopefully they can sponsor me here to pay for our show. But Apple is actually in feud with Google. And the reason why is because they are, Google's like, hey, we don't want, we're tired of Apple. We're tired of your new iPhone software and all this stuff. So what happened was Google actually took away some of their apps from Apple. So on the new iPhone, or even on some of the stuff that you're going to be seeing, Google is actually going to be taking away some of their apps that the iPhone actually used through Google.
Oh.
So sounds like you're not interested in that.
Well, I just updated my phone last night. And
Yeah, what happened?
told that
Okay,
it was
there's a big controversy with this, right?
I just heard that this morning.
Well, somebody said that if you update, you lose your contacts, right?
I hope not.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay, so what happened to you when you
Well,
updated?
I looked at this. I was looking at Facebook this morning, and it completely changed my Facebook stuff.
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
And it took some stuff. It took YouTube off, and it took some.
So is it recommended to
off.
change it or not?
It's probably pointless.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But folks, also get this. Have you ever thought of, back in the day, if I was able to just go to my elementary school class by just being a robot or even like a little video screen, wouldn't you do that? I mean, you'd just be at home and you had just a little video screen
Stay
at school?
home and, yeah.
Well, apparently this 7-year-old who has severe allergies is using this robot-like machine that actually shows up in school, like at class. He's there with all the regular students, but he's there by video screen, like via satellite.
They let him do that?
They let him do that, yeah, because I guess it's a very traumatic food allergy that he has, and like he literally cannot be around people. He's almost like the boy in a bubble, the mother says, and I guess like she wants him to have the best life he could have, so she still wants him to be interacting with kids. So like all the kids like talk to him into the video, and he like sees them and stuff.
I was gonna say, why doesn't he just get homeschooled? But I guess.
And like his friends take him to lunch, like they take the video screen to lunch, and he's like there at the playground, he's there at the cafeteria, and he's like, but he's at home.
That's kind of sad because he's seeing him do fun things, but he can't be there.
I mean, it's actually it would be kind of like a cool little thing though, like if you could do that now though, like.
Well, yeah.
Be like, oh, I don't want to go on a date. Like I didn't want, like if I wouldn't want to go on a date with you,
Then
like I
you
just have you
wouldn't
take the
go.
video screen, like take the video screen of me, like there.
Then you may as well just not go.
And like you have dinner with me, and I'm like the screen's right there in front of you.
That will look cool.
Anyway, so that's another crazy news story, I guess, that's been going on. But get this, how about this? Friday, you know Friday the movie, right?
Mhm.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Well, Chris Tucker is coming back for the last Friday movie, which is supposed to come out in 2013 next year. But I guess it's like an all-star cast. Like everybody's coming out. Chris Tucker. Who else? Being what we were talking about earlier. Charlie Murphy, Tracy Morgan, all these Cat Williams, all these big actors are coming in for this last Friday movie. But the big thing that excites me is that Chris Tucker is coming back. Smokey. You know Smokey, right? Yeah, so yeah, he's coming back. I mean, he hasn't been in any of the movies because apparently he had changed his reputation when he did Rush Hour movie. So he wanted to be a legitimate actor. But now that he's having financial trouble, he's like, I want to be Smokey again and make some money. So, that usually happens, I think, in all realms of the entertainment industry. Is like at first, when they're making money, everybody's good, everybody's happy, everybody's like, I don't want to do that, I'm too cool for that, I'm this and that. And then once they start spending all their money, and now they're in financial trouble, they'll do anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, but speaking of movies, our box office report, as we do every Tuesday here on JLive Radio, number 5, Resident Evil Resurrection. Have you seen that movie?
I have not.
No.
I told you I don't go to movies because I need a date.
You need a date. There it is, folks. She doesn't go to movies because she needs a date.
I'm just kidding. I'll go.
With who? With friends?
friends.
You go with a group of friends? Isn't that
Not
like
a group,
high
like
schoolish?
a girlfriend.
Oh, so like you'll go with another girl?
Yeah.
See, like if I went with another guy, I would sit with like a space in between.
I know
us.
guys do that.
But girls sit
don't
right
do
next
that.
to each other.
Yeah.
Really? Now hold on. Now if you saw me sitting right next to another guy at the movie, would that be like weird to you?
No. Yeah.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
So I have to sit with the space.
You don't have to, but most guys do.
Anyways, so Finding Nemo is number 4.
I want to see that actually.
Why? Okay, why do you want to see the same movie that you probably have on DVD?
Because it's in 3D.
That's true, but I mean, it's going to come out in 3D on the little movie thingy. Like, you're going to have it. Do you have a 3D TV?
No.
Oh, okay. So you want to see it in 3D. You want all the bubbles coming at you,
Yeah.
and what's that, Dorothy, or what's her name?
Yeah.
What's the little Ellen DeGeneres fish?
It's Dorothy. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways. Trouble with the Curve is at number 3. House at the End of the Street, number 2. And get this, the number 1 movie that I actually talked about last week that I really want to see and I haven't seen yet is End of Watch. And apparently it was because of the, it's like a real life LAPD story with cops and the drug cartels and all that stuff going on. So, end of watch, number
Sounds
one.
like a good one.
And folks, we are going to reveal the lucky 30 contestants that are advancing on to the Big Fresno Fair competition. You have them, right?
I have them right here.
In our next segment coming up, we reveal the lucky 30 contestants that advance on to the next Big Thing Talent Show Big Fresno Fair competition. I can't wait to announce the names, and I'm so pumped for the 10th year anniversary, which begins October the 5th. And folks, you do not want to miss this. Plus, the Week in Sports with DJ Brian Anthony still to come. My week, what is it, week 3 already? No, week 4.
You said 4.
Week number 4, yeah. No, is it week 3?
Week 3 just ended.
Week 3 just ended, that's right. Week number 4 NFL picks are coming up. So for those of you betting men out there or betting women or betting girls, whatever, you got to follow my picks because I'm undefeated, so I can win you some money. Anyways, we are coming back as we reveal the lucky 30 contestants for the next Big Thing Talent Show next.
Mike Briggs Properties has a very special historic property for sale that can be used as a home or as a business. This classic California craftsman historical home is located in the Tower District, Fresno High area. The interior ambiance displays a heyday of craftsman aesthetics, substance, strength, symmetry, and casual grace. Elegantly appointed mahogany and oak structural elements integrate form and function in a harmonious flow from room to room in this 2-story, 4,500-foot home. The property also includes a nearly 800-foot 2-bedroom apartment above the garage. This property is well suited for a professional office type of business or for a large family or combined living and workspace. The lot included with this property is park-sized with plenty of room for expansion or as a parking lot big enough to support a commercial business. For more information on this property, call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
Welcome to Johnny's Porch.
About that.
We have been doing this for a
year.
year. My memory of the porch is that it's very much where women ruled. It was almost a throne.
You be going like this.
I'm circular. See, Southern folks are circular. What she said, preach. You want me to preach? Love sharing those things and those things that'll make you stronger and better and go for.
I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Turn me around. Hey. Turn me around, ain't gonna let nobody.
Okay, no more drama. To myself, I said self, myself said yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was good, girl. I'm good. I'm helping you become the best reflection of yourself. And what was that? The one God intended all along. We're going to get there together, I promise you. Thank God for the post. Amen.
You can advertise your business, your product, or your event on Central Valley Talk, the Valley's only internet television station. Several of our programs are also picked up on Dish and cable networks. For the best advertising dollar, call Central Valley Talk at 579-1360. This segment is brought to you by Blimpies in the Tower District. For all of your lunch and dinner needs, go to Blimpies in the Tower District.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
We were just having a quick argument. I was telling Brittany, she always has to work.
I know, but you never give me heads up. So I have to...
Hold on. So, okay, I understand you have a busy schedule.
I do.
Okay, so can we talk about it real quick? Like, what's the schedule? You have 2 jobs, right?
Yes.
One job is kind of like more of a desk job, right?
Yes.
And the other job is like what?
Serving.
Oh, okay. So you have...
so I work at night when I do that.
So you work kind of like the best of both worlds. Like you're at a desk job and you're kind of like serving, was it like a waitress type of thing? Okay. And then, so what's like your biggest pet peeve about waitressing? Like when people don't tip?
Well, yeah. That's
Does that happen a lot?
No, not really where I work, but I don't like when people think I'm their servant.
What do you mean?
Like,
Hey, if I'm going to a restaurant,
I'm there.
you better
I'm there
provide
to
me
serve.
the best service.
I am there to serve.
Okay.
But when it's like, excuse me, I asked for butter or something like that.
Oh,
like,
I see what you're saying.
Ask me nicely.
Almost
and
like you're their slave.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
No.
All right. Well, I like to be treated with,
I treat my tables good.
the top-notch service. And if I don't get that, I'm not going to tip you.
I'm a good server.
All right.
But it's when they start getting rude.
Well, people that are not rude are these contestants right here, ladies and gentlemen, because they have worked their butts off to be a part of the Next Big Thing talent show. They have great talent, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you the top 30 contestants for the Next Big Thing talent show, Big Fresno Fair's 10th year anniversary. Can I get a round of applause out there, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. Advancing on to the top 30, I'm going to say one name and then you can say one name, okay? All right. Advancing on to the top 30 for the Next Big Thing talent show, Big Fresno Fair competition, which starts October the 5th at the Big Fresno Fair's Pavilion stage. First contestant advancing on is Brianna Cadillo, 15-year-old in the teen and kid category.
Then we have Diamond Sanchez.
Diamond Sanchez, who's also in the kids and teen category, and also in the kids and teen category, Laurent Mendoza, the guitar kid that has been a part of the Next Big Thing talent show before. But I'm telling you, these contestants that are coming back from previous shows are going to have some tough competition in Fresno.
We have 24/7.
24/7, which was actually the dance group that you saw at the beginning of our audition video. They are an awesome dance group, 24/7, coming to the Big Fresno Fair. Taya White, 15 years old, also in the kids and teen category. She's a great singer, and it's great to have her a part of the competition as well.
We have Bree Anderson.
Bree Anderson. Now, Bree is actually the contestant that was on the video as well, that had the little ukulele.
Oh.
Yeah, so she was also pretty good. Congratulations to Bree Anderson. Thalia Rodriguez, who is a 14-year-old in the kids and teen category, and actually Bree, that you just announced, was part of the adult category. We'll get to that. But Thalia Rodriguez, thank you very much and congratulations.
Elena Garver.
Elena Garver. She's only 7 years old.
That's
in the competition, and one of I got to tell you, the cutest little dancer I saw the other night. So she's definitely going to get the crowd hyped up. Elena Garver, 7 years old in our kids and teen category. Valerie Conforth is making her way back to the Big Fresno Fair competition. Like I said, these past contestants better get ready. They better be prepared.
Almost Famous.
Almost Famous, a cool dance group that I'm very excited about. They've been doing some things with the Next Big Thing talent show before, but they got to come to the Big Fresno Fair and prove it. Next one is Cash. Ashley Bernier, and this girl right here actually called in to B95 and advanced on, then made it to the actual auditions live in front of us, and she was actually on the video as well. She did the A Man's World performance, so 18 years old, great to have her in the competition.
Raquel Ramirez.
Raquel Ramirez, she was actually also in that video that we saw earlier. She was the one that was dancing, singing, and rapping.
Oh, yeah.
She did all that.
Pretty well-rounded.
Now, what was that cool little, she had like a shirt hanging off of her shorts. Is that like a dance thing? Like you guys like to have things hanging?
Have accessories, you know?
Okay, all right. Nuclear Bomb Chris. I'm always excited to have Nuclear Bomb Chris be a part of the show. 12 years old. This kid has got it. You got to see him live, folks. Nuclear Bomb Chris, welcome back.
Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee. I'm really excited about Brandon Lee. He brought a cool little, almost kind of like that singer soul type of voice to the show that we've been missing. So it's great to have Brandon Lee, another cool singer that'll be in our adult competition. And that's my turn. Mariah Cadillo and Alex Wilson. These two came together. One's an acoustic player, one sings, and I got to tell you, I've seen Mariah before. Great singer. Can't wait to see her for the Big Fresno Fair competition.
Todd Conforth.
Todd Conforth is back. Now, he's our country singer.
Oh,
this guy gets down for country. He comes with the cowboy hat. He comes with the belt buckle, and he does the whole thing. Can't wait to see Todd Conforth. Who else? Who else you got? Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry. Jamal Marshall. He's a dancer. Jamal Marshall, welcome to the Next Big Thing talent show competition. Dancer, and he'll be performing as well.
The Red Coats.
The Red Coats! They are in the competition. I'm telling you, this Open for Weezer contest, as far as performing on the same stage as Weezer, is going to be exciting because there's some great units in this competition as far as bands. Red Coats is one of them. But next up, Julian Gonzalez, who's 19 years old. He was actually the singer that was playing with the acoustic guitar that was doing the Frank Ocean cover.
Oh, yeah.
Kent Pelissari, who's 28 years old. He's going to be in the adult competition. Also a great singer. You didn't see him on the video or anything, but I thought he was great. I thought he played acoustically well, and he's going to be a great addition to the adult category. Sharon in the Shadows. So here's that whole band thing. Like, I mean, obviously, in the competition, we only have a few minutes for these bands to set up. So we tell them, if you're a band and you want to be a part of the competition, you got to make sure that you set up fast. So Sharon in the Shadows is joining the Red Coats as another band in the competition. Clouds Like Mountains. You actually saw them on the video as well. He was doing the, it was almost an alternative sound to him in the beginning there. Jordan Slater, another great singer. He's going to be involved in the adult competition, age 27. Morse Code, which is actually a new band formed by co-host contestant Sydney Brazil, and she's creating a band called Morse Code that she's going to be bringing out at the Big Fresno Fair. Great to have her back, and also her band. Hip hop, we got Z Will. Z Will has made it into the competition. I got to tell you, Z Will has got talent, and if there's anybody that can flow with the best as far as lyrically and hip hop and all that good stuff, Z Will's got it. He's going to be in our adult competition as well. Get this, we got a female rapper in the competition,
Nice.
Johnita Simpson. Johnita Simpson, she definitely brought it, and I got to tell you, it's almost a style like I was thinking Nicki Minaj a little bit when she first came out, but she's got her own style, and it's edgy and it's rough, and I like it. Sean James. Sean James is kind of like this singer slash rapper, but he also does all these dance moves too. So it's gonna be really interesting. Group name the NBT. They're called the Next Big Thing. Shouts out to Juan Villalobos, who's the leader of that group. They have made it into the competition as well. They are part of the hip hop and R&B section. Money Rick. Money Rick has made it in. He's also a hip hop artist. So there should be some competition there. And last but not least, the Retro Boys. Welcome to the Next Big Thing Talent Show's Big Fresno Fair competition. And ladies and gentlemen, those are your 30 lucky contestants in the Next Big Thing Talent Show. I'm so excited. And like I said, it's going to be a great competition. I cannot wait for the Big Fresno Fair to start October the 5th. Okay, today's topic. When is it time to add that person as a friend on Facebook?
I guess after a couple dates.
A couple dates?
Yeah.
See, I think it's weird. I think if I'm going to add you on Facebook, like it has to be like, because we're a little serious. Because I don't want you in my business like at the time of when we're first kind of getting to know each other.
What if someone adds you though before you meet them? What do you
That's
think
kind of
about
weird.
that?
That's kind of weird. But you know what? I say it's kind of weird, but at the same time, you know, like you could already be friends on Facebook, then kind of start dating.
Exactly,
so it's a little different that way.
That's like the way to meet people. In a way, it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
well,
kind of weird.
Somebody introduced me, a good friend of ours that we were out having a drink with the other day. I guess there's some website called Plenty of Fish.
Oh.
Have you heard about it?
Yeah.
And I guess like people go there and it's just like, hey, like I want to like hook up tonight, or like I'm single, or like I'm like whatever.
I heard about it, and you can instant message people right away.
Yeah.
And try to meet up with them, but.
So you've been on there. Oh, Plenty of Fish.
I deleted it.
Find her. What's your username?
I deleted it after a day.
All right. So anyways, that's another subject maybe next week. But so when's a good time to bring them over to your place?
When it's getting serious.
So like what? 2 months, a week, a day?
I have a thing about, I don't even let guys pick me up on the first date.
Really?
Because I don't want them to know where I live.
Whoa, so what do you like? You meet them like at a Starbucks or something?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You're like kind of like protective.
Well, yeah.
So you
There's
put the
weirdos out
So
there.
you put the wall up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like, you got to get through this wall and you better freaking, give me your all before I like let you in, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's today's topic, ladies and gentlemen. And Brittany just gave us her insight on what she thinks about adding somebody else on Facebook or going to his place. Or no, actually, if you want to date her, you got to meet her at Starbucks. She will let you pick her up from Starbucks. Well, I mean, after 3 months, though, you think I can go to your house?
Maybe they can pick me up if I get a good vibe from them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, there's Brittany, ladies and gentlemen, co-host contestant, and hopefully we'll announce our co-host winner here shortly in the next week or so as we continue on with JLive Radio's The Experience Live. Congratulations to the lucky 30 Next Big Thing Talent Show contestants, and Brittany, thank you for your relationship advice. I don't know if anybody cares, but that's our opinion on things, I guess. So you can email us at jliveking@gmail.com, Twitter at JLiveENT, Facebook JLiveENT. When we come back, it's the Week in Sports with DJ Brian Anthony.
America's Sub Shop has arrived in the Tower District. Blimpie's is the best place to get delicious sandwiches, salads, baked goods, and smoothies at reasonable prices. You won't believe the great value of Blimpie's $5 combo deals. The fresh baked bread and big bowl taste will bring you in, and the friendly service and great prices will keep you coming back. A Blimpie sandwich is great on your lunch break or as a healthy meal for the whole family. Try Blimpie's today, located directly across from the Tower Theater. We know you'll love it.
Welcome to Voice of the Valley. I am your host, Kathy Wilcox, and two of Kathy's favorite things are going to be featured on the show today. Number one is money. Number two,
fun moves you can do.
alcohol! My first guest.
Back and forth ever so gently.
I have to get up. I have to show you this dress because I think it was made for me. Doesn't this just scream Maryland? I'm dressed for my Christmas parade outing, as you can see. Reindeer.
Number one selling wine from Argentina.
Argentina.
Kathy Wilcox, Voice of the Valley. Wednesdays at 2 on Channel 43.
Hi, Bill Carmichael here, manager of Valley Gold Mine Fresno. I'd like to tell everybody that we've relocated to the Tower District at 1212 North Van Ness Avenue. If you have any broken or unwanted jewelry you'd like to get top dollar for, give us a call at 559-970-8660. Also, we're on the web.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to J-Live Entertainment Radio, The Experience Live. I am Joey Perez, co-host contestant Brittany, and right here he is, young and reckless himself, DJ Brian Anthony. How's it going, man?
What's up, Joey, man? I wore the hat reckless today just to prove a point of how the NFL's being this weekend. It was reckless in the NFL.
This is my hundreds gear, but anyways.
And you got hundreds on, but I got reckless, obviously. And just to let you know, you are 3-0, man.
3-0. Can you clap?
3-0. I'm not clapping. I'm not clapping at all.
3-0.
Yes, Joey's 3-0. He beat me in the week of NFL picks, and like I said, congratulations once again. So I'm going to give the handshake to Joey, and we still got to think of what's going to happen. Like, we got to do something. Like, whoever has the most wins at the end of the season, it's like a bet or something.
Yeah, let's
right?
definitely come up with that next week.
We're going to come up with something.
I got to tell you right now, the NFL has been crazy, man. It seems like teams are losing one week, then winning the next week.
You know what? And it's so funny because, I mean, it's been leading up to this, and then this week, the NFL refs had a horrible week, and that leaves off the NFL today. Yesterday, Monday Night Football. Anybody who's watches football, seen that catch, whether you watched it live, whether you watch it on SportsCenter. Hail Mary throw by Russell Wilson to the quarterback of the Seahawks. He had about 5 seconds left. Heaved it into the end zone. What looked like an interception by the Packers ended up being a touchdown by the Seahawks. It was Golden Tate who received it. Looked at the replay, and it was just, man, horrible call. They went under the roof or whatever to look it up, the play up, the refs did, and they still called it a touchdown, which is so horrible, and which is why NFL needs to do something right now. Something has to be done. regular refs need to be put back in their position because there's no way, as us fans, are going to tolerate the way the NFC refs, the NFL refs, replacement refs are doing right now. So, something got to definitely happen. Seattle took that victory away from Green Bay. Ended up being 14-12. So something's got to happen, and we'll see. I mean,
we'll see, man.
We'll see. So let's do real quick. Let's do this week's picks, Joey.
All right.
Let's get this done.
Got my lucky charm right here, Brittany.
Lucky
here we
charm.
go.
So let's see here. We start Thursday night. It's Browns, Ravens. Joey, who do you have?
I got Ravens.
Ravens. All right. I'm going to stick with the Ravens. Browns 0-3. Panthers, Falcons. Falcons 3-0. Joey.
I'm going with the Falcons.
I'm going Falcons also. Patriots, Bills. I mean, it's a tricky game. Patriots are on the decline, 1-2.
They cannot decline. I'm going Patriots.
You're going Patriots. I'm going to stick with Patriots on that one. Vikings, Lions. Vikings 2-1. Just upset the 49ers. I know.
That's a heartbreaker for me because I had a big undefeated thing with them. But anyways, I'm going the Vikings.
I'm going Lions. I think Lions going to pull that one off. The Chargers and Chiefs.
Chargers and Chiefs. I'm going Chargers.
Chargers, Chiefs. I mean, that's Chiefs are 1-2. Chargers 2-1. Chargers. Seahawks, Rams. Oh no, my Rams did lose to Chicago. My quarterback Bradford looked horrible. I don't know what's going to happen with the Rams. I'm not taking them this week though.
I got to tell you, man, the Seahawks have tremendous momentum. I'm going with the Seahawks.
Yes, I will pick Seahawks on that one too.
You're going against your team?
I've got to, man. I just.
Wow.
This is more of me wanting to win this week. I cannot go down 4-0. I cannot go down 4-0.
If John Motzenbacher was here, he says he sticks with his team no matter what. He's Raider Nation all the way.
You know what?
No,
don't get me wrong. I'm going to be rooting for my team, but as far as our weekly picks, I'm going against them. 49ers and Jets.
You know what? The Niners, I got to say, they looked horrible this past weekend. But I got to tell you that they are my Super Bowl pick. They're going to win.
Yeah, I think they're going to come back with the victory. It's going to be a tough game against the Jets, but we'll see. Titans and Texans. I'm going 49ers, by the way.
Okay.
Titans, Texans.
Texans.
Also me too. 3-0. Raiders, Broncos. I'm sorry for calling Raiders Probation Nation. You guys did an excellent job. Good job on beating the Steelers this week, Raiders. And this reckless hat almost looks like a Raiders, right? If you really don't look at it.
I guess. But this is actually one of those rivalries, you know, Denver and Raiders. So I think that I'm going to go with Denver.
I'm going to go Raiders on this one. I think Raiders usually have Broncos' number. So we'll see. Dolphins, Cardinals.
Dolphins, Cardinals. I love the Cardinals right now, man. I'm going with the Cardinals.
Me too. I love the Cardinals. I'll stick with them. Bengals, Jaguars.
Bengals, Jaguars. It's kind of one of those weird picks. I'm going to let Brittany pick this one. Just pick a team. Bengals or Jaguars.
I'm going with Bengals.
Bengals. I learned my lesson last week in letting the co-host pick, and she ended up losing it for me. So I'm not taking Brittany's position.
Now, does she lose points for that?
I'm not taking.
She loses points
too, but it wasn't you. But I'm taking Jaguars. Saints, Packers.
Saints, Packers. Man, the Saints just can't seem to catch a break. I'm going with the Packers.
My upset week, upset pick, Saints. I'm picking Saints over Packers. Redskins, Buccaneers.
Redskins, Buccaneers. I'm going Redskins.
I'm going to stake Redskins on that one. Giants, Eagles, Sunday Night Football.
Giants, Eagles. That's one of those games that is just always very tricky. I mean, you saw like when the Eagles beat the Giants at the last second about 2 years ago, whatever, NFC Championship or whatever it was, playoff game. I'm going to go with the Giants. I just feel like they're going to pull it out this time.
I think Giants will do it. They will beat the Eagles, even though the Eagles are at home. Monday Night Football is Bears and your Cowboys. So obviously you just said you're not going against your team, right? So you're taking Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
And I will take the Cowboys also. I don't think the Bears can do it this week against them.
And let's have a beer, whoever's out there. Let's have a beer Monday Night Football.
Definitely.
All you got to do is follow me on Twitter, at JLIVENT, Joey President, also my Instagram.
Or DJ Brian Anthony,
Joey
Twitter.
President.
You can follow me
invite
also.
Me out to a beer, and I'll watch
Okay, on to our fantasy football sleepers. Running back Andre Brown for the Giants. Pick him up if you have him. 20 yards. He had 20 carries, 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. Malik Shore, running back for Detroit, had 100 yards and a touchdown in his first NFL game. He actually missed the whole season last year. He was a rookie. So this was actually his first game, and he had 100 yards. So congrats to him. Golden Tate, the guy who they gave the touchdown to, he had 2 touchdowns, so you want to pick him up. And those are some of the fantasy football sleepers. Also, some quick notes in the NFL. Cornerback Darrell Revis is out for the season for the Giants. On to NCAA football. Fresno State football team, man. Same old Bulldogs, different coach, different league, same Bulldogs. They took the lead 20-7 in the first quarter, only to lose it to Tulsa in the final, 27-26. I mean, Something got to happen with Fresno. They got to get a little fire under them. They should have won that game. Quick note on Fresno State: they have signed on to play USC again, so they will play USC in 2014. So congrats to Fresno State on scheduling a big-time opponent like USC. Because remember the last game was awesome. Fresno State almost won. And I'm going to skip MLB real quick. Congrats to the Giants. We are running short on time. Congrats to the Giants. They've done it. They've clinched the NL West. They, most importantly, clinched a playoff spot. Congratulations to the San Francisco Giants.
So really quick, who do you see in the World Series? Giants and like Yankees?
You know, if Giants can keep the momentum, I would like to see the rematch between San Francisco and the Texas Rangers when San Francisco last won it. However, I think this year the Texas Rangers will have their number if they do end up going to the World Series, because Texas has been to the past two out of the 3 World Series, and they've lost. So they've obviously had to win one. So cool. And they're the best looking team in the AL right now. Winners and losers this week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting with my winner, and I know a lot of you guys are not going to like this in the MMA community, but my winner is John Bones Jones, UFC lightweight heavyweight champion. Went in there, defeated Vitor Belfort in the 4th round via submission. Not only did he go in there with a lot of speculation about him, a lot of heat, a lot of people blasting him on the social media sites, but he went in there in dominant fashion. I mean, he started off slow, but after that first round, he had dominant fashion, totally tore up Vitor Belfort. And John Bones, I mean, he didn't take that fight with Sonnen, and I don't blame him. I mean, this is not schoolyard fighting. This is professional fighting here. So if there's millions of dollars on the line, if somebody gives your opponent backs out and they try to force you to go against a new guy who you haven't been training for, that's definitely a disadvantage for you. Regardless who you are.
No, I'm going to disagree with you. When you sign that contract to be a fighter, you are a fighter, which means you should fight anybody that comes your way, no matter what.
No, but I think it's almost like a professional sport. You're a professional. You're not an amateur. I can see if you're an amateur, but you're not a professional. We can debate on that later. However, my loser this week, I'm sticking with the NFL replacement refs. Never will I put you in my winner spot again, MC refs or the NFL. Goodell, please get the refs back, man. You are going to be my loser every week until I see the NFL regular refs back in action. Get those Foot Locker employees off the field. All right, quick notes. UFC 152 real quick. Demetrius Johnson defeated Benavidez to become the first flyweight champion. Lakers are playing in Fresno on October 7th, a preseason game against the Warriors. However, Dwight Howard will not play. Steve Nash and Kobe will. And that is sports with DJ Brian Anthony.
Thank you very much. Big round of applause to DJ Brian Anthony. Thank you, buddy.
Another round of applause for Brittany.
Another round of applause for Brittany. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on this Tuesday morning. I want to thank everybody for all the best wishes that I got after announcing about the car accident. I'm fine. My daughter's fine. And thank God that nothing didn't happen. And I want to thank each and every one of you for watching every Tuesday here on CentralValleyTalk.com. You can join us on Facebook at JLIVENT, Twitter, JLIVENT, and JLIVENT.com. The big comedy show is this Friday night with Andre Covington in Hanford, California at the Irwin Street Inn.
Be there.
For more information, you can check out JLIVENT.com. We leave you with the birthday boy, Ryan Beatty. Happy birthday, man. Good morning, everybody. See you later.
Tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess I made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, girl, they ball when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, nah, 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 I be thinking about you. Ooh, nah, nah, no, I be thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do ya, do ya? Do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I'll be thinking about forever. Ooh. Do you not think so far ahead? I'll be thinking about forever. Ooh. I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to keep...
Hi, I'm Greg Rude, the local